Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MCW Live. Tonight, it is the Murphy and the Riley Cup. It is the quarterfinals. This black bar is still next to me. It needs to go away. We have tons of matches, 8 matches we sold and everything, ready to go for you here tonight. Tonight, your matches will include Nick versus AKG, the Commune LLC versus Scapipus. It's Meme versus Mezzy. It's the Great Minds versus Dogma in your main event tonight. I skipped the main event first for like the third thing I said, but ignore me. Acknowledge what I did not say. Ema versus Amy. It is the Polar Storm versus the Dangerous Alliance. Summer Bree versus Baconic, and the G-Spot versus the Heathens. Round 2, the quarterfinals of the Murphy Cup. Quarterfinals of the Riley Cup. Any updates on Terry's injuries from Cocaine Bear? No, because we were asked by his management to pay for his medical bills, and we said he signed a waiver, allegedly. So, yikes for him, not us. I am Ginger Ninja BMF, variety streamer. I am your host this evening for MCW Live, and we are going to be essentially the pre-show for WWE's main event this evening. WWE main event being the final match of John Cena here tonight. So we're gonna give you guys a little bit of opening of it. We're gonna make you guys feel a little couple things. We're gonna talk. I love John Cena. Anybody out there who doesn't love John Cena as a wrestler is a psychopathic Nimrod. That's right, I said it. See who? Yeah, sorry, you can't see him. But tonight you will see him for the first time and final time. Hey, John, we can finally see you, brother. John Cena's always been one of those wrestlers. The wrestlers that really made me think, man, if I actually put some like dedication into it, there's a chance I would be a wrestler. But you know, I like him as a person, not a wrestler. Fair enough. You like him, period. That's all that matters. And the day you like John Cena, boom. He did a lot. Well, he didn't do a lot for the wrestling community, but he did do a lot for himself, wrestling community wise. But yeah, no, we got a lot of matches. John Cena exists. Yeah, tonight is his final time he's going to exist. He's gone after tonight. He's going to be turned into dust. He's going to get Claire obscured tonight. Expedition 33 and everything. First match, AKG versus Nick.
The following Extreme Rules match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match in the Murphy Cup. Introducing first, he is the Angry Knife of MCW, AKG.
AKG. Y'all don't realize now, the man with the sharpest blade is the man right there. He won one half of the Riley Cup last year, season 2, and now he wants the Murphy Cup in season 3. Can this very dominant, very winning superstar pick up a nice, I wouldn't say easy, a nice strategic win tonight? AKG stepping into the ring against Nick here tonight. AKG and Nick they might have fought in the past. I don't keep track of every single wrestling match possible, but understand, this match could be very much a moment in time that we did not expect. AKG's very much strong style versus Nick's speed and high-flying prowess. It's one of those things where we're going to see very much a very fast-paced match, and there's going to be a lot of hits here tonight. These two are going to hit each other so hard that I think some people are going to hear it in the cheap sheets up top. But AKG ready to slash and dash his way through Nick here tonight, warming up, stretching that leg, stretching those muscles. Nose drugs, also known as Vicks Sinex Severe, to clear my nose up for you guys. So I feel it's starting to get a little stuffy. Nose drugs, baby!
And his opponent, your very distant cousin, Nick.
Nick coming out here, former MCW World Champion. now determined to win the Murphy Cup so he has an opportunity to get back up there. Like, you know, not cocaine, bear, exactly. Nick's focus here tonight is simple. Get the win, get the fuck out. Nick ended up beating Rena on her debut last week. Now wants to take down a more veteran superstar in AKG. AKG had defeated Doom Tunes, which might have been one of the hardest matches of the entire Murphy Cup. They put on one of the clinics and everything. Rena is in here too. Jesus. Yeah, Rena's got a really cool bow tie. What's up, Scap? Nick breaking barriers and proving the world that he is not just another pretty face, but he is going to be stabbing AKG in his face, in fact. They don't allow anybody in here. They really do, to be fair. Awkward long camera angle. I love it. AKG at his best. Nick over there. AKG in the blue and black. Nick in the green and blue as he hits a Hurricane Rana to start things off. Jeez, Nick hitting it hard, hitting it fire. Yeah, but we had a good day today, buddy. Nick dropping that elbow. Now going for a quick stomp. As we pointed out, Nick is going to be all about that speed. He's going to be moving at his fastest while he takes AKG's strong style, a little bit more slow, methodical style to the test. But this has to be one of those things where you see drop down and then flip him over. Nick, oh, didn't go for a super kick, went for a kick chop across the chest. Brunch mimosas and talked about Claire Obscure. Scap, what have I told you? In 2026, I will play Claire Obscure. How would that make you feel? Out of curiosity. I feel a lot of people would be excited and also terrified when I play that game. 2026. It's like 3 weeks away. I wouldn't say we're gonna play Claire Obscure in 3 weeks, but you know what I'm saying. Gotta wait to see what that winter sale brings. I have to wait? Nick with that 1 pound sledgehammer starting to swing it hard. Digimon Time Changer's on sale on Steam. Might be August, true. You might have to wait till August 2026. You never know. AKG. Oh, driving his knee right into the ribs of Nick. Like we talked about, the speed of Nick is going to get him caught up a little bit. It's a little bit more cocky style speed than normal speed. Strong style is that nice, slow, methodical pace, ripping on that arm, driving that knee right into the ribular area. And this is what we're talking about. AKG is going to start dissecting little by little, part by part, dropping every ounce of his leg. That's a pin? As Shinja's special calendar holder, I recommend not waiting to use the restroom. Probably a smart idea. Nick going up to the top rope as AKG gets caught. Hurricane Rana taken down. The Angry Knife is down on the ground, getting back up as Nick's stalking, springing. Look at that. Poison Rana springboard style off though. Oh my God. And well, Madam Referee move. Pinning. Madam Referee, get the fuck out of the goddamn way. Oh, another kick right to the rib area. And a kick to the back of the head. Those legs are so dangerous. They are educated to cause every little bit of disruption, every little bit of pain. AKG zoning in as hard as he can, but oh, Nick back up and a super kick. Holy shit. Running, jumping, DDT out of Nick. AKG has to figure out some sort of method here to get back in this. Big clothesline by Nick, and now Nick going out of the ring. And now going back into the ring. Okay. Nice little standing elbow drop right across the chest of AKG. Locking it up, scooping AKG up, taking him, oh, center of the ring, dropping him shoulder first into his knee. Absolute shoulder breaker, taking things a little bit more methodical. AKG pumping up his own leg. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Armbar. Will they change John Cena's entrance music to "My time is up, your time is now"? They might, never know. They might have been cooking that for weeks. AKG running right into Nick. Nick getting kicked and slapped by AKG on the outside of the ring. Look at that. Oh, is that a sleeper? This is not falls count anywhere. That's not until next. I don't know what is round 3 of the Murphy Cup. Normally it goes from regular match, Extreme Rules match, then something else, then Hell in a Cell. What is round 3 of the Murphy Cup? Is it Falls Count Anywhere? Like legitimately anything and absolutely everything goes. AKG fighting out of the grasp of Nick. Elbows right to those ribs. Round 3 is Money in the Bank. A ladder match? I feel like those would be really quick rounds. AKG dropping the hammer right on Nick, right onto his back, and then Nick kick to the knee, kick to the chin. Now Nick picking up that sledgehammer once again, dropping it multiple times right onto AKG. And the ladders. Wait, where's the briefcase? And the ladders. This is round 2. This isn't round 3 yet. AKG fighting out of this grasp, held on by Nick. Punch right to the face. Nick now. Off the ropes goes AKG. Drop down. Dude, I read the schedule wrong. I'll give it back. Big belly to belly toss by Nick. AKG back on his feet. Nick swinging away. Super kick to the back of the head. Oh, going for the cerebral cortex with that super kick. The brainstem might be bruised up after that one. Kick out at 2. AKG continuing on. Yeah, the schedule and script are hard to read. It's mostly written in my own handwriting, and sometimes I write gibberish down with it. Ooh, step up Insaguri. Nick taking down AKG once again, and now going underneath the ring for a trash can. Trash can rules. Nick got good luck. It landed bottom side up. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, Nick. Oh, God. You are in bad place when you do that. Nick. Oh, God. What a stiff kick. Center of the ring. Nick got dropped hard by AKG with that kick. Nick, back body drop, getting out of that position. Looked like AKG trying to go for a power bomb, but quickly nicking out of it, and Nick putting in the family ties. Trying to get AKG to tap out, sort of center of the ring, not enough. Let it go. Might have been losing a little bit of the grip, so he had to let it go. Otherwise, he knew AKG could have hit him hard. And then, oh, went for a super kick, blocked him. Nick jumps into the can and says, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Ooh, Nick. Nick with a nice reversal, getting a modified cross body in a way right onto AKG. Now swinging that chair, chucking the chair at AKG himself. The thought and mind games going to Nick. Hurricane Rana taking down AKG. He has to start doing some true. Oh, God. Oh, King Shaza. Oh, what a Kinshasa from out of legitimately nowhere, dodging a thrown trash can right into that running knee shin entirety of your leg, just driving it into your opponent's face. Well, it looks like he wants to power up a second one. Oh no, Nick is in a bad spot already. Quickly, this match went from all Nick to nothing but AKG in a literal heartbeat. Oh, well, never mind. AKG said, "I'm just going to stand here. Nick, please hit me as hard as you can." And Nick delivered a lariat so hard that it might have just knocked the entire block off of AKG. Steel chair in hand. AKG crawling to the corner. And there it is, the steel chair slamming into AKG's entire body with that swing. Nick over the pin. Madam Referee slapping the chair away with every count that she did there. Impressive on so many different levels. Now lock up. And Nick, oh, STO. Nick now taking AKG to the corner, placing him face first into that turnbuckle. Scooping him up. There's the running lawn dart. Oh my God. Nick advances to round 3, the semifinals.
Here is your winner, your very distant cousin, Nick.
Nick putting up a hell of a match, starting off the Murphy Cup quarterfinals with one hellacious match against AKG. Speed typically finds its way into the winning circle, and it showed right there that Nick picking up the win very definitively. I didn't turn this off. Gosh dang it. Every time. I always forget. Happy holidays. What's up, Upgrade? Hope you're doing good, Upgrade. Speaking of Upgrade, he's in a match later tonight, chat. Not next, but in a match later tonight with Steve versus the G-Spot. But for next, our tag team match, first round of the Riley Cup, the quarterfinals. It is Scapipus versus the LLC of the Commune. If I can press the right buttons here and find the right things. In our very first ever Mayo match. What? No. Imagine, though. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Anyway. Commune LLC versus Scapipus Habuski. Upgrade, hope you're having a good day and everything.
The following Tornado Tag Team match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match for the Riley Cup. Introducing first the team of the Mango Time champion El Scapo and Peepus. It's Scapipus.
Scapipus coming in after their Turkey Bowl win. Now, the MCW Mango Time champion and Peepus want to continue that momentum rolling here in the quarterfinals of the Riley Cup. 2 birds, 1 bazooka shell, and they got themselves a pair of matching hats. Look, we already had a Mayo match. It was me and Siren. Fair enough. The whole ring covered in Mayo. Any Mayo consumed during the match will result in disqualification. Well, I think that's going to be impossible. El Scapo, still undefeated in MCW, now wants to team up with the Peepus here and continue their tag team and see if they can continue on and get more victories that way.
And their opponents, the team of Tormy and Anxiety Sloth, the Commune LLC.
Now see, the Commune LLC, they were a part of the losing side of the Turkey Bowl. You have to remember, strategy of shoving Mayo down your opponent's throat. Disgusting. You have to remember back in MCW, Anxiety Sloth Erica, she teamed up with Tanuki Juke as the Commune, trying to convert anybody if possible. They converted Joe. They converted Neok. They did what they could to make the Commune a better family. Tormy was a part of Waterworld Incorporated with Wooch and Race, but they gave it all. He gave it all up to make the Commune profitable. Can this profitable family become even more profitable in the new year, winning the Riley Cup? They gotta beat Scapipus first. Took me too long of a time to realize who Siren was. You're good, Green Eggs. Some things have to be kept secretive and such, and I do apologize for that. When you take a vow of silence, you have to agree to never speak of things at all. As Tormy gets taken out by Peepus and El Scapo being scooped up by Anxiety Sloth. It looks like Peepus and Anxiety Sloth, and now Peepus and Tormy, Scapo and Anxiety. Well, never mind. Peepus. Gosh dang it, Peepus. Peepus running over there, grabbing Erica and slamming her down while Tormy shoves Scapo in the corner. Tormy now going for the pin. I get it. It's all good. Yeah. Someday the world will be better. I promise. Maybe. Tormy slamming El Scapo down as the Peepus almost hits El Scapo with a springboard. Oh my God. El Scapo, Peepus almost broken down immediately in this match as Anxiety Sloth does a backbreaker on Peepus and El Scapo drop kicking Erica down. Oh, Peepus is chasing after Tormy. Tormy wants to get a weapon though. And Peepus said absolutely not. Peepus does not want Tormy, that large man, to get anything more than a pummeling, but oh my God. I think the downfall there is Peepus is not yet used to having his body be bigger than 3 inches tall. Yo, I want dim sum. What's up? Hope you're doing good. I think El Scapo just slapped Peepus in the butt. I have no idea what this is, but it's amazing. Oh, thanks, dim sum. I appreciate it. This is MCW, Mango Championship Wrestling, where I make friends and community members into wrestlers, and we let them fight. Fight, fight, fight. This is exactly where you need to be, dim sum. Dim sum wants to be a wrestler. Oh, I'm on. I was like, wait, I recognize that name. It's Dice, Paper, Scissors. Welcome in Dice. Welcome in Dice. Chat, if you guys aren't following Dice, Paper, Scissors yet, go do it. Our friends, Stap, Kyle, Dim Sum, Peepus, Ife, and Miss Val all do a Pathfinder Pathfinder game together on that channel. They're gonna be doing a replay this afternoon. So make sure you guys are following that so you guys can keep up with the entirety of everything. Oh, split leg moonsault by Peepus as Tormy breaks up that pin. Oh God, cheer up, please, hang on there. Tormy and El Peepus. No, it's El Scapo and Peepus. El Scapo now. It's launching in, and Tormy in trouble. Oh, well, never mind. El Scapo slammed down hard, while the Peepus hits a pile driver on Erica. Well, it doesn't matter. He also hit a moonsault on Tormy. The LLC of the commune is starting to crumble quickly as Peepus goes under the ring to get a kendo stick. Oh, the bare back of Tormy, feeling that kendo stick hit hard. El Scapo, belly to back. Looked like it was one of those trapping suplexes. Erica wouldn't have been able to get out of that as much as she wanted to. That hug was in there with an iron grasp, and now she's making El Scapo pay for even remotely getting in the way. Peepus launching into a fight with Erica, and now Tormy taking, oh my God, Peepus is in trouble. That is, oh, not where he wants to be. Erica powering up, jetlining. At first, I thought Aaron was wrestling in MCW again. No, that's just Tormy. He's much bigger and scarier than Buzzsaw Aaron. Oh, turn inside out. El Scapo getting pinned. Kick out of 2. Oh my God. Anxiety slop. That kendo stick is crooked. Well, it's shattered. Never mind. There we go, the walk up. El Scapo launching. 6'8" like Aaron? I don't think so. Oh my God, El Scapo just shattered a kendo stick on Erica's back. Oh Jesus! Standing Spanish fly, El Scapo ready for Erica. Holy shit! Those of you wondering why this tag team match is tornado style, you could thank G-Man of the G-Spot for sacrificing his place in the Murphy Cup to get the the Riley Cup in tag team style again. The entire MCW tag team division hasn't been enjoying this tornado tag style back in action. Doesn't matter, anyone can beat Aaron, even a broom. Damn. Peepus doing a little bit of that rolling of the dice as the Phoenix Splash hits Erica from El Scapo. El Scapo with that Phoenix splash, just nailing Erica in a terrifying way. Suplex onto El Scapo onto Peepus. El Scapo tried to stop, but didn't get a chance to block it. Almost hit Peepus instead as Erica drops an elbow into the back of Peepus. Uh-oh, Tormy is getting some steel steps. Oh my God! He chucked those stairs at El Scapo's head. Erica pinning Peepus in the corner. Kick out at 2. My God, Tormy just did the most effective thing with those steel steps we've ever seen. Desperate for money? He might be. Tormy now lifting up El Scapo. Oh, gut check and a brain buster pile driver from Erica. Kick out at 1 from El Scapo on Tormy. Erica now going for the pin on Peepus. Kick out at 2. Erica going to go. Well, never mind. Thought she was going to get some more toys. El Scapo getting out of the way of Erica as Tormy, just accidentally hits Erica in the process of hitting El Scapo. Oh, El Scapo with a Scapo roll. Off the ropes. Duck under. Leapfrogging. Erica, went for something, but El Scapo dodged it, sidestepping it even. Now El Scapo knocking him down. Peepus, oh my God, we're getting dangerously near those tables. We need those tables, guys. We don't have a rental, and we own those. Please don't break the tables. Peepus lifting up Tormy and now standing moonsault, hitting it perfectly as El Scapo with our second Phoenix splash on Erica. Kick out at 2. El Scapo fisherman suplex on Erica as Peepus sends Tormy back inside the ring. Erica in the corner. Peepus getting a baseball bat. Everybody loves baseball, you know. Oh, he dropped the baseball bat. Apparently Peepus doesn't care for baseball as much as we thought he did. Erica in the corner. Peepus tossing her off to the side. Yearns for table breaking. Yeah, but we need to get regular tables for that. Peepus trying to pin Tormy. Kick out at 1. Oh, Tormy is nowhere near done with this. Peepus dropping Erica onto that baseball bat of all things. And then flying through the air, Peepus hitting hard on top of Anxiety Sloth. Anxiety Sloth, dodging a drop kick from Peepus. Oh God, El Scapo getting bullied. Erica, oh my goodness. What a beautiful suplex by Erica onto Peepus. El Scapo on the outside with Tormy. A nice little senton roll from Peepus onto Erica. Gonna hit roll of the dice onto Erica once again. Tormy distracted on the outside with El Scapo. Oh my God, El Scapo might be dead from that, but it doesn't matter. Peepus won.
Here is your winner. It's Scapeepus.
Scapeepus go on to the semifinals. Please ignore the fact that they're doing this weird victory pose. I didn't change it and everything. I do apologize. I fixed it later on. Don't worry. What a successful round 1 for these two. Round 2 right around the corner from for the semifinals. We have to find out who they're facing, though, is the main issue. El Scapo and Peepus. Peepus doing what they must. What a successful tag team. That was a good tag team match. I'm so glad we brought back the tornado tag style. Don't need fixing. It might need a little fixing. Trust me, it needs fixing. I'm putting both blankies back on. I'm getting chilly again, chat. My legs are cold. Regardless, GG's to Scapeepus on advancing to the semifinals. I almost deleted my thing. Our next match, chat. It's Mezzy versus Meme. It's chaos versus control. I don't think we need to say any more than that. I think we just go right into it, right? Mezzi versus Meme, round 2 of the Murphy Cup, the quarterfinals. Dinah Mungo! Hope you're doing good, Dinah. I love you.
The following Extreme Rules match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match in the Murphy Cup. Introducing first, he is the all-seeing Meme.
Meme is one half of Team Pink, and tonight he's dressed in red to represent the blood that he wants to shed here tonight. Extreme rules are simple. No rules means you can do basically whatever you want. Meme has a focus here tonight. Get a win, get out of the shadow of Trashly, and make a statement that you belong in the main event of the world title picture. Meme has a tall order though. He's got Mazada, the broken winged devil, to have to deal with. It's not a place you want to be if
And
you're
his
Meme, honestly.
opponent, the broken winged angel, it's Mazada.
Sorry, I called him the broken winged devil. Apparently he's a broken winged angel. I misread my own script for once. Mezzi making his way down the ring. When you look at him, you forget a lot of things. This man was once cursed by a witch. He is a former retro champion, former Twitch champion, former broken champion. This guy's done a lot of things in MCW, but now he wants the Murphy Cup, and now he also wants that there world title. Can the broken winged angel fly his way up to the top of the ladder? Well, there's not an actual ladder, but you know what I'm saying. Madam Referee needed a break. Mr. Referee steps in as Meme slams Mezzi down hard. Mezzi wants to go in hot and quick. This is not one of those matches where you see two different styles. They both are going to be hitting incredibly hard. Both of them are strikers. Both of them have the technical prowess. These two will not hold anything against each other. The big boot from Mazada knocking down Meme, and Meme with a quick kick striking Mezzi in the side of the head. Vice versa, Mezzi to Meme. The difference in these two come down to one simple thing. They are both hungry. They are both wanting to cause chaos. But only one of them can control that chaos, and only one of them can move on to the semifinals and face Nick in round 3, the semifinals, at MCW's very Mango Christmas next week. I gotta start making like the arena for that shit. Mezzi bringing in a chair, but Meme quickly knocking that chair out of his hands and now changing the direction. Shoulder breaker. What a move. Now Mezzi just beating into Meme's face. Stomping away at the ankles, or doing what he's got to do, and kick away goes Mezzi. Meme is determined, like we said, never really getting a shot at any sort of championship that's not the Taco Bell title, which is the title for the modulators of this channel. But now, wanting to get an opportunity, he's taking it and he's running with it. Punching, slamming, he's kind of beating up Mezzi a lot. Last week, he beat, if I remember correctly, I scroll my first up here. He ended up taking on Kiwi, the first ever MCW World Champion, and getting his spot here. Meanwhile, Mezzi faced off against Charlemagne to get a spot here. These two have fought two former top-tier champions in MCW, and now they're ready to beat each other senseless. Mezzi out of the grasp of Meme, and now the lockup once again, scooping up Meme again, taking him over to the corner. Face first goes Meme into that top turnbuckle. Now Mezzi wants to get a little medieval, it looks like, with a trash can. Not really medieval with a metal trash can, but you get what I'm saying, as Meme lariats his head right off, knocking Mezzi down to the ground. Scooping up Meme, Mezzi drops down, sidewalk slam. Mr. Referee has to watch inside the ring, helpless and hopeless. He can't call any pinfalls, no counters, no disqualifications. These two can beat the living daylights out of each other for hours if they wanted to. Please do not. But if they wanted to, they could. Meme getting hit hard with a single arm axe handle off the top rope from Mezzi. Now Mezzi with a kendo stick. Now he's getting a little more medieval, finally. Swinging on the kendo stick. Oh, knocked it out of his hands. And down ringside goes Meme. Meme launching himself into Mezzi. And look at that, big hits. Multiple huge hits right into Mezzi. And now Mezzi quickly sidestepping, pushing him out of the way, scoop up by Mezzi, and dropping him knee off, ribs first into his knee. Mezzi wants to get another toy from underneath the ring. This time a ladder. Yo, who was asking for ladders earlier? Mezzi, that might be round 3. It's not round 2. Round 2 is not ladder match. Not a ladder match, buddy. Mezzi going top rope, flying through the air, double axe handle off the top rope this time. Raising the stakes, putting an extra hand in that axe handle, knocking down Meme, and now slamming him back of the head first into that padded ground. That ground is padded, but you have to understand that mat is very thin. It is not a thick padding. Everything you hit on the ground there, you can feel that concrete below. You can feel the pain beneath your feet. And now, oh my God. I think Meme got out of the way at the right moment to dodge that steel chair as he gets himself a sledgehammer. Oh, Mezzi got out of there quick. He's like, absolutely not. Oh, well, he was saying absolutely not until that sledgehammer hit ribs first. I don't even say it was ribs. It was like lower mid-abdominal. Abdomen. And look at this, Mezzi pissed off and now with authority, chasing after Meme, grabbing him neck first. I wouldn't say that's a chokeslam position, but a big punch right to the gut. Mezzi with a nice chop, taking a little bit of time. Oh, he probably should speed it up a little bit. Meme, multiple elbows and a big boot from Meme, knocking him onto the ground. Meme getting, sent ribs first, right into those steel steps. Mezzi, sledgehammer in hand, going right for the spinal cord. Mezzi wants to try and finish this. Well, he has to finish in the ring, but he's got, you imagine, he's a choke slam away. Ripping out the back of Meme. We talked about it, choke slam away. Oh, Meme fighting back. Meme go for the final laugh. Oh my God, the final laugh. Kick out at 2. It wasn't the final laugh. It wasn't the final laugh. Meme with the splash. What is Meme doing? He wants that sledgehammer. He wants the sledgehammer. My God, driving it multiple times into the ribs of Mezzi. What is Meme doing now? He's going to go for another final laugh. Oh no, he's not going for a final laugh. Oh no, he's going for peak content. Oh my God. Oh my God, peak content, finishing it off. Meme going on to the semifinals, face Nick in round 3.
Here is your winner, the all-seeing Meme.
Ladies and gentlemen, that match ended just in time. We're about to get hit with some ads, so you guys do not mind. Sit tight, relax. Match number 4 of the evening. What a big, huge victory for Meme. Holy moly. Big, huge, meaty win for Meme. Anyway, ads about to run. If you guys aren't subbed, aren't using Turbo, we about to get with them. Have to run them. I love you guys. See you guys in like 3 minutes. Holy shit. Meme picking up a hellacious victory. Can he continue that momentum, though, is the main question. As we just chill. Guys, I'm not ready for John Cena's last match in a couple hours, essentially. I'm not ready for that. I've watched John Cena for my entire, ever since I started watching wrestling. It doesn't feel fair. I don't like the fact that he's retiring. I understand he's got to retire. I don't want him to, though, okay? I'm gonna be sad. I don't want to be sad. It's not fair. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get the next match going on and everything. People or ads are gonna miss just the entrances to the next match. It is... Oh, it's the Dangerous Alliance versus the Polar Storm. Hawk and Ian Black versus Yogi and Azure.
The following Tornado Tag Team match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match in the Riley Cup. Introducing first the team of Ian Black and Hawk, the Dangerous Alliance.
The Dangerous Alliance have been friends for many years. They have one determination goal, and that's to cause pain and mayhem among the tag team division. Being on the winning side of the Turkey Bowl, you have to imagine they have a lot of momentum going into this match. Had to remember, Ian Black did pin Azure to make sure that Azure is the gobbledygooker next week. So it's going to be double jeopardy if the Polar Storm wins tonight. Azure could have two matches next week, which is not the best if you want to be winning a tournament match like this. Not really the best place for you if you're wanting to win a tournament match.
And their opponents, the team of Azure and Yogi, the Polar Storm.
The Polar Storm wants to rain their ice upon them. Azure and Yogi losing side of the Turkey Bowl, but you have to understand they don't care about losing that match. All they focus on now is picking up a win, ignoring that. Azure goes on to the festive match that we're gonna have next week, and their determination is set. Go in, get the win here, move on. Round 2, semifinals is what they're focused on right now. These two haven't really been a tag team for long. The Dangerous Alliance does have the veteran styling on them here. Yogi and Azure. Dangerous Alliance, Polar Storm, Ian Black and Hawk. The bell has rung. And here we go. Dance partners have been decided. It makes sense. Azure going right after Ian Black after being pinned by him in the Turkey Bowl. Yogi right after Hawk. I just love that Yogi is so much shorter than Azure. Like, holy moly. This man is a tank as he hits that leg drop off the springboard right across the chest of Hawk. Springboard moonsault by... There's a pin happening, Madam Referee. What the heck are you doing? Madam Referee just standing there. She must be a fan of the Dangerous Alliance. This is rigged if I've ever seen it. Azure going for the pin. Got 2 count on the man known as Ian. Yogi just stepping hard into the chest of Hawk and now going after Ian. They switch dance partners and quickly a wheelbarrow into a DDT. Azure in control as Yogi tries to pin Ian. They're going for pins so quickly. Their focus is simple. They want to get a win and they're going to try and make it fast as Azure dives out of the ring and Yogi goes out of the ring. The Polar Storm is leaving a blizzard across the entirety of MCW right now. Oh, Ian Black back in a little bit of a driver's seat, knocking down that of Yogi Icebar. Now Yogi's sent outside the ring. Squeaks! What's up, Fondy? Hope you're doing good. Oh, a super kick right to the face of Ian Black as Hawk stands there menacingly in the ring. I'm realizing it. If I'm gonna be like looking this direction, I should probably move my webcam over here. If I'm looking in this direction, I should probably move it over here. Bondi, hope you're having a great day today. Azure throwing Hawk down, drop kick to the side of the head. Now Azure out of the ring, but on the ring apron, in fact. And now springboard, Hurricane Rana taking Hawk down as Yogi tosses Ian Black back in the ring. Now quickly a knee bar, up flied onto, oh God, big boot to the face. Yogi, oh, nicely done, Yogi taking down Hawk. Hawk not happy that Yogi did a nice little twist and turn on him there. Oh, Azure needs to go quick because up. Well, Ian just waiting for Azure to get back in the ring. Up. Yeah, there's a determination. Dragon leg screw taking down Ian. And oh my God, Azure just punched the referee. We have to. Yo, what the actual Yogi with the ice driver? What the fuck is he doing punching Madam Referee for? We have the ice driver, now we have the Azure driver. What the hell, Azure? Yeah, only a one guy. I wonder why she's counting so slow. This man just straight up clocked the referee. Yogi, driver. The Yoig. My God, Ian getting hit with everything Yogi has in the tank. Literally. Azure now springing. Moonsault 1. Azure calls this the triple diamond moonsault. There it is. Look at how beautiful and pristine it is. Another leg drop from Yogi. Look at the Yogi pinning Hawk. Oh, Azure, do not hit the referee a second time. Polar Storm was dominant that entire match and easily proved why they win here tonight.
Azure and Yogi, the Polar Storm.
The Polar Storm picking up a very successful win, going on to round 2. My God, that was a fast match. Oh my God. That was a super fast one. These guys destroyed them. Polar Storm going on to round 2, but you gotta understand, Azure has double duty next week now. He's got the gobbledygooker duties, and then on top of that, he's got the semifinals of the Riley Cup. This guy is insane. There's Jolty with the raid. Pepper raid, pepper raid, pepper raid. Finally, we had a raid that wasn't in the middle of a match. Peptastic, dude. I am exhausted, dude. But hey, we're fighting through it. We're doing great. Jolty, how was Noobs Are Coming? I saw that on TikTok last week. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to watch back your VOD, see how much of a gameplay it really is and everything. Jolty and Raiders, hi, if you guys don't know me, Ginger Ninja BMF for Variety Streamer. We are doing MCW, our weekly wrestling program, where we have people in the community, friends, family, etc., co-workers sometimes. Looking at you, Ian Black, also known as, I can't say their name on stream because I never got permission to actually say their name, but understand it's very close to the name Ian Black. Dude, it's fun, but it was really easy to beat the first couple difficulties. Anyway, usually Variety Streamer, we're doing this. Tonight is John Cena's final wrestling match ever, so we're kind of like, you know, with the music and everything, we're kind of just having fun. We're hanging out. But Jolty and Raiders, you guys need to take into a break. Bathroom, food, water, screen. Please take care of yourselves first and foremost. Jolty, thank you for choosing me as your raid, dude. I appreciate you. I can't wait to play RV There Yet with you next week. Once you figure out all the things it needs to do for you to have a 5th member, I'm excited for that. And I already sent you the image, so, and you can share that image with the 5th person who I have not mentioned yet. Hee hee. Didn't me either. I didn't send it to the 5th person because I'm a silly goose. I was lazy. Then I didn't share it with the 4th person that was not yet named. Did I send it to the 4th person yet? Obviously, you guys know me, Jolty, and Kyle are gonna be there, but the 4th and potentially 5th person do not know. Bum bum bum. I can't get my eyebrows to do their own shit again. Anyway, next match, chat. Do I have it set up? I don't have it set up, do I? I do. It's Ema versus Amy. It's Ema versus Amy.
The following Extreme Rules match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match in the Murphy Cup. Introducing first, he is just Ema.
Ema, coming off his debut last week, winning round 1 of the Murphy Cup, now in the quarterfinals, round 2. More determined than last week, he picked up a win against Monster Monix. Now has his eyes set on Amy Bees Pete's. Like I said, newcomer to MCW. We don't know much about him. We know that he has a very much gung-ho, ready-to-go attitude. Based on his little interview post-match last week, he's excited to be here. He loves it here, ladies and gentlemen. I know he's got big thighs. Ayo, ayo. Can you choke me with them? I mean, sorry, where was I? Who am I? Where am I? But he's got no short order here tonight. Just like round 1, round 2 is
And
not going to be anything easy.
It's Amy's Pete. Amy.
Amy is a former Twitch champion, former multimedia champion. Amy is determined to move forward in this tournament to finally get her opportunity at the world title. This is Ema's 2nd match, period. This guy is so green. How green is he? We looked at it yesterday, compared his skin color to grass, and quite frankly, we couldn't tell which one was grass. The point being, this is not going to be an easy match for Ema. Amy is very technical. She hits hard, and she locks you into submissions that you are not ready for. We don't know what Ema can really do yet. It's the veteran styles of Amy versus the very green beginner style of Ema. Ema in the yellow, Amy in the green, teal color even. Bell is wrong, and here we go. Amy now punch right to the face of Ema, lifting straight up and dropping right down. Now Amy doing a little twisting turn and a drop kick right to Ema. This is what we were instantly worried about. Depending on how this match goes, some might call his win against Mamet last week a big and utter fluke of an upset. Amy determined, focusing in, strike after strike, and ooh, dodging goes Ema. And midsection kick. Oop, well, we thought Ema had the up there, but nope, nice little standing STO, knocking Ema down to his back. Amy, did Amy just flip him off? What the hell? Oh, there we go, punch to the face, Ema. Getting some momentum, belt up. There we go, drop down, quick DDT. Ema springboard close. Well, we went for a clothesline. He may have just connected with his fist to her face. This is showing how new of a wrestler he really is. Quickly, we see the small little things like that truly show off how much he still has to improve here in MCW. He's not that far off from being able to continue properly, but you gotta understand, there is a presence that comes to a newcomer. Ema jumping over, dropping down, leapfrog, all things, getting a knee right to Amy, knocking her onto the mat. And now the stomping has begun. It has erupted. Ema off the ropes, and well, I'm looking back on the replay of what just happened. Looked like he got both fists into Amy's head as he kind of slipped in a way. We talk about how Ema had Mamet last week. Last week, Amy defeated Tonka Joe to get her spot here in this match. Neither of them had an easy match. You had Mamet, who is very much a veteran of the game. Her style is straight up, I don't care how I have to do it, I get the win. But she was not very successful this time around. Amy had to deal with the Neanderthal known as Joe. Joe, big, determined, and oh my God, Ema! What on earth was that? Ema with a nice stretched, kind of like he was trying to like choke her out with both his boots in the corner, and now trying to keep it on, but Amy not letting that happen a second time. Ema now on the ground. Kick to the midsection. Oh my God, Amy connecting with the side of her foot on the side of Ema's head. Ema kicking back. And now, oh, Fisherman. Broken arrow. More like the Fisherman's broken pole instead of a broken arrow. What the fuck, Ema? Oh, Amy. Oh my God, he has a 2x4 with nails in it. My God, Ema is psychotic. Midsection kick. Ema goes down. Amy off the ropes. And a big hip check, knocking Ema. What the? 2 count from Amy on Ema. Oh, Ema is, look at this. He's chasing Amy on the outside. Oh my God. Amy with those kicks. Well, a lot of weird things are happening in this match. Amy's getting her neck wrenched by Ema. Ema on the outside. Can't get a victory on the outside. Must be inside the ring. Now the lockup. Ema sending Amy down ringside once again. Now, someone does need to remind Ema the match has to end inside the ring, right? Someone has done that. I want to say the referee has told him multiple times, but we can't. Okay, he does know. He does know. It's okay. It's all right. He does know. Running right to Amy. Midsection kick. Going for a neck breaker. Nailing it. Center of the ring. Nicely done. Now going for that pin. Very quick-like. Kick out at 2. Ooh. 2 feet to the face, stretching and whipping and gripping away at Amy's face. Use the board, Ema. What the fuck? Oh, dodging out of the way of that clothesline this time. Don't use the board. That board is dangerous. Oh my God. Amy with these vicious kicks. Oh no. Amy, no. Uh-oh. Oh, Ema knocked it out of her hands. He was like, absolutely not. Running power slam, dodging the board. Uh-oh. Well, dodging for all of a second. Oh my God, that was on the face. Oh my God, stop. Oh my God, this is vicious. The malice in Ema's heart, I never knew this man had. Oh, hey, he's using that thigh. He used the thighs to his advantage there. Those big thighs of his nailing Amy in the back of the head. Now on the ropes, Ema springing off. Oh, the imaginary injection. It was very real, in fact. Oh my God. May have been an imaginary injection, but gosh dang, Amy felt it very hard.
Here is your winner, Ema.
I don't think Ema's matching his mom. It was a fluke, getting another victory, going on to the semifinals. This man might just prove that he is a danger for the MCW roster at this point. He might be one of the biggest dangers for the MCW roster. Holy shit. He may be green, but goddamn, did he do what he had to do here tonight? Chat, our next match, Riley Cup, round 2, quarterfinals. Round 2, no, it's round 1, technically. It's in the quarterfinals. Trust me, it makes sense. It's the G-Spot, the Unthinkable Baby, and Mr. Merv versus the Heathens, Steve Stop, and Upgrade. Tornado tag team match. The G-Spot asked for it. They're getting it.
The following Tornado Tag Team match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match in the Riley Cup. Introducing first, the team of Upgrade and Steve Stop, the Heathens.
The Heathens are known for one thing only. They do the most deplorable acts in all of MCW. Upgrade wants to chug mayonnaise and lick it off a knife, while Steve wants to grab everybody's private parts. These two are both, they're just crazy. These two are just two of the most undeniable people in all of MCW. But for some reason, Steve's handing out pancakes and Upgrade's dancing with a freaking trumpet. I don't get it. I don't understand. It just doesn't add up for me. I can't quite understand it. I didn't know Upgrade knew how to play a trumpet. I didn't realize Steve was just giving away free food from catering. We spent good money on that, good sir. Please do not just give it away. Worst part is, I think he's not even giving it away. He's just chucking it into the freaking audience.
And their opponents, the team of the Unthinkable Baby and Mr. Merv, the G-Spot.
The G-Spot are a former 2-time MCW World Tag Team Champions. They've never had an opportunity in the Riley Cup. This is season 3 of the Riley Cup, and they've always been champions when the Riley Cup comes around. Now they get their opportunity for the first time to see what the tag team division has to offer non-championship style. That baby. Oh, it's more than just that baby. It's the baby. Merv and the Unthinkable Baby, the tag team of the G-Spot. They want to run off the victory that Raven got last week in the Trial of the Gods finale. They can pick up round 1 victory here tonight, and the G-Spot looks like they're running high as a motherfucking kite. Imagine tag team supremacy, Gift of the Gods championship. The G-Spot could be on top by the end of this tournament. Bell has rung Merv right after Steve, and the baby has Upgrade to deal with. The Heathens seem like they're already in the good spot right now. Going after each other, one shot after another. Upgrade with these kicks galore and a step up in Seguri, knocking down the baby as Merv gets punched in by that of Steve. Is this a video game? Like, are people actually playing these characters, or it's a computer match, Kira? 100% computer match. Hands are off the controller. I just commentated over the AI facing AI. But welcome on, I hope you're doing good. The baby knocking down Steve hard. Sorry, Upgrade hard, as Steve gets suplexed by Mr. Merv. Merv now breaking the back of Steve. And now Upgrade trying to stop Merv quickly, but Merv, oh God, stopping Upgrade's attack as the baby gets beaten up. Just gonna be like, damn, these players are vicious. They are very vicious. I feel like if it was real people playing as them, it'd be 10 times more vicious, I feel. So what we're getting right now might be the more tame version of MCW, unless we let somebody else control of it. Oh God, Steve kicked up just to take a moonsault to the face. The baby taunting Upgrade as Merv gets his kendo stick, and Steve got a sledgehammer. My God. Close that one and close that. The chaos is broken out all around the ring, and everybody's a critic. Steve into the ring. Upgrade throwing the baby downside. Steve's nice little takedown. Fireman lift, carry, toss. Steve and Merv twisting out of it, and into a DDT goes Steve. Steve dropping Merv down hard. Mr. Merv and oh God. Gee, that looked very painful for your Upgrade. The baby now dropping Steve across that top turnbuckle. Down he goes. Mr. Merv pointing his finger guns right in Steve's direction. Drop kick, knocking him down hard. I gotta sneeze. Good sneeze, good sneeze, good sneeze. Upgrade kendo stick in hand, twirling it around, making sure that the viciousness is known as the... Oh, guys, he shatters it over Mr. Merv as the baby starts his descent into madness against Steve. Merv, Upgrade on the outside. Baby and Steve on the inside. Off the ropes goes the baby. Hurricane Rana, Steve taking down the baby. Merv back in the ring, and Upgrade following suit quickly. Steve has steel steps as the baby hits a huge uppercut on Upgrade. And the baby vicious as ever. Punching Steve into those steel steps, neck first. That is not good for Steve. Mr. Merv pinning Upgrade. Look at this, baby backbreaker into a clothesline to the back of the head. Baby now twisting at the leg of Steve as Mr. Merv hits a standing moonsault on Upgrade on the outside of the ring. We have to look at the two teams' differences. Steve and Upgrade haven't really had tag team success, period. They've been a team together to face off against Maya Sophocles and the many Mayoites, many people of mayonnaise. Meanwhile, the baby and Merv have faced off for tag team supremacy for years now at this point. The determination across the G-spot is high in demand, while the heathens just want to be heathens. Merv now punching away at Upgrade, scooping and lifting. Beautiful suplex by Merv on Upgrade, while Steve is just getting stomped away by the baby. Merv knocking down Upgrade. Merv now going top rope. Mr. Merv wants to go for that slide booty kick. Oh, the slide booty has nailed it. Right on the chin of Upgrade. Upgrade kicking out too. Steve chucking the baby as Mr. Merv chases over there, going straight for Steve. Oh, well, he just hit the baby instead of anybody else. And the baby now down by Upgrade's hand and a steel chair. A little bit of a miscommunication. Never really hurt anybody, but you have to believe that there is a lot of hatred happening in that side of the ring right now. As Steve and the baby inside the ring, Mr. Merv. Hurricane Rana, down goes baby. Look at Steve going for a pin right in front of Merv. Did Merv break it up or did he kick out? I actually couldn't tell that time. Steve, that is a baby. Do not do that to a baby. He's shaking the baby. Oh, a drop kick to Mr. Merv, knocking him out. ZKO! ZKO! My God, ZKO from out of nowhere. Steve got muscles. He got muscles for days. And it's go to mayonnaise. The condiment aisle is covered in mayonnaise thanks to upgrade there. Oh God, Merv rocking Steve in the back of the head with a kendo stick. Oh my dear Lord. Kick out of 2. Upgrade going after the baby. Merv taking Steve for a ride. The baby taking upgrade for a ride. Steve, oh God, referee, get out of the way, please. Buckle bomb. The Heathens have been, well, neutralized sort of. Merv hitting the UF driver, the UFC, unidentified flying driver. Upgrade saving the match once again. Jeez, the fucking pole. Take it away, ref. The referee just stood there. He just stood there like a literal pole. He's like, come on, dude. Like, come on. We missed a really cool move, basically. Merv, Hurricane Rana on upgrade. Steve getting into the ring. Heathens in control, kind of up. Well, he punched upgrade to stop Mr. Merv, which is arguably not great for tag team. Oh my God, pile driver. Not the greatest for tag team wrestling, but when it comes down to making sure that your tag team partner isn't destroyed, Blue Thunder Bomb. Starts at 8 Eastern. Oh, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Oh, that's fine. We're done like an hour early then. Let's go. Thank you, LaRue. I appreciate you. The baby getting dropped multiple times by Steve. Steve grabbing on. Oh my God, Steve. Oh, big slam by Steve. How the fuck does Steve keep throwing the baby around like that? The baby weighs a lot, but Steve has the power of anime on his side to the fullest. Oh, upgrade, keeping Merv down on the outside, choking him out. Only for a second though, Merv fighting back. Oh my God, Merv. Oh my God, Spirit Bomb. One for Berserker knee, upgrade, keeping Merv occupied as Steve dragging the baby. No way. Oh no.
Here is your winner, Upgrade and Steve Stop, the Heathens.
The Heathens go on to the semifinals. This is, stop it, Steve, stop it. Oh no. Oh, he started shaking his ass in front of everybody. This monster. This guy just shaking his ass. Oh my. Heathens go on to the semi-finals. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match. It's Baconic versus Summer Bree. They have no shame. All they have is a 10-pound bucket of balls and dick. Anyway, the final match of the Murphy Cup Round 2, the quarterfinals, is here. Summer Bree versus Baconic. Pause the music. Thank you.
The following Extreme Rules match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match in the Murphy Cup. Introducing first, She is more than iconic. She is Bayconic.
As we saw from her interview with our backstage interviewers last week, she has a determination here tonight. She understands she has to face the most lovable person in all of MCW, Summer Bree, but she has a more determined thing. She wants the world title, and she wants a chance to face her friend KC for that championship. Bayconic wants to prove that she belongs in this conversation right now. She wants to prove that the MCW World Championship picture not only has her plastered all over the wall, but she is plastered with that title on her shoulder, celebrating huge victories here. Quarterfinal match, Murphy Cup, right here, right now. Bayconic ready to shake her groove thing. Sorry, the music was jamming. I was having a good time.
And her opponent. She is the queen of the Chocobos, Summer Bree.
Summer Bree, what can we say? The most lovable person in all of MCW. She gives out the sunshine, she gives out the smile, she gives out the hugs. She is determined to always be everyone's favorite. When you have a talk, not a thought, a talk about the MCW Feels Good Man Championship, Summer Bree is always in that conversation. She's there to make everyone feel good. She doesn't want any enemies. She just wants friends. She wants to love, and she wants to give off sunshine. But now she wants to be in that conversation of world title picture too. Everybody wants an opportunity at that world title anymore, and right now more than ever, people are coming out of the woodworks to show that they deserve their opportunity. Bayconic versus Bree, round 2, quarterfinal match of the Murphy Cup. Summer Bree in trouble immediately. Bayconic punching away, stomping away even. Lifting up, slam down goes Bayconic onto Bree. Bree rolling out of the way. Bayconic with a big clothesline, taking Bree's head right on off. You talk about a lot of things. The world title could mean a lot for every single superstar in the MCW roster. But when you talk about things like the Feels Good Man Championship, you talk about the Mango Time Championship as a monkey flip gets hit onto Summer Bree, these two are synonymous with both those championships. Now more than ever, they want to step out of the shadow of those titles. Because in MCW, as everybody knows, every championship has their own division. Every championship has a big factor, big field fight every time a match happens for them. But everybody wants to be world champion. In no way, shape, and or form does somebody want to just settle in sorts for the Mango Time title with that huge leg drop by Bayconic going for the pin. You got to. No one wants to just settle at that, what's considered a mid-card championship. They want the big time. They want the main event. They want to be the ones that people are like, oh, MCW's doing a show. I want to see this person. And I want to see them in the main event. These two competitors right here are the talking points of who deserves to be in that spot. As there's a barbed wire baseball bat in play now. Bayconic dropping a knee right on the chest of Summer Bree. Summer Bree right back up. The lift and the slam. And welcome to the Jam. Big slam by Summer Bree. Sorry, Summer Bree. That was not the big slam by Summer Bree. That was a big slam by Bayconic. As Bayconic is back in the ring as Bree starts to stir. Bayconic, feel the froggy. Huge move. What a play by Bayconic. Springboarding out of the ring, cross body onto Summer Bree. Summer Bree now wrenching. Oh, getting arm wrenched by Bayconic. Bayconic now down with a forearm strike by Bree. Bree getting into the driver's seat finally. The blocks are coming off. Springboard, went for the springboard DDT. Bayconic too ready for it. Look at that springboard frog splash. Bayconic just in a zone tonight. Only a 1 count. The Queen of the Chocobo is going to summon out the power of the Chocobos here soon if she wants to get back in this match quickly. Baconic over the castle, blockbuster, taking it down. Summer Bree, small package. Only a 1 count. Summer Bree rolling out of the ring, going for the barbed wire baseball bat. Ooh, Baconic stopping it from being able to use it. Bree kick from midsection. I feel that barbed wire baseball bat could have a play here sooner rather than later. It was hit once on the Bree, but after that, just kind of chucked to the side. They didn't want to use it after that one swing. Neither competitor, well, like we said, they're not holding any stops. They know what's on the line. They know if they don't win here, they're out. They're gone. Tournament contention, dead in the water. Baconic now going underneath the ring, grabbing. Is that a mannequin arm? Well, yes, that is a mannequin arm. That's disturbing. Why is that under the ring? Who put that there? Baconic in trouble. Bree, well, I think Bree had the illusion of a submission, but Baconic kind of just let it be because she had her hair stuck. All right, mannequin arm back in play. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Mannequin arm on the ground once again as Summer Bree sends Baconic into the ring post. Oop, sidestep, Bree. Baconic back in control, quickly kick to the side. Look at this, making some bacon pancakes. Down goes Bree. Baconic sending Bree into the ring. I had to make sure that was actually what was happening. And Bay. We talked about this earlier. Do not. We own those. Don't break those. Bree went for the pin. Only a 1 count. Baconic not going to let a single clothesline stop her. And a big clothesline bulldog. Combination move nicely done by Summer Bree as they are not back up. Hurricane Rana Bree getting back into full speed, full gear. Midsection kick. And that's the Summer Bree bomb. Only a 1 count again. Summer Bree can't even get a 2 count yet. There it is. I called it. It's gonna come back into play. She has some sort of gloves on, but like, why would you do that to yourself still? Penning opportunity by Baconic. Kick out of 2. Oh, midsection. Oh, got right in the hamstrings. Bree fighting back very viciously. Nope, her reverse, and that's a flapjack. Bree getting up inside the ring. Baconic on the ring apron. Springboarding the right chop right to the head. There we go. The baseball bat with barbed wire. I just can't. Oh, sidestepped again. Baconic middle rope, dropping down axe handle off onto Bree. Kick out of 2. She's thinking icon kick. Icon kick! The iconic. That has to be it. The iconic is so deadly. Summer Bree put up a hell of a fight, but Baconic too iconic.
Here is your winner, Baconic.
Baconic proving that she wants to be in that picture a little more than Bree here tonight. Now, has herself a handful of EMA to have to take on in the next round. Baconic has the wily newcomer to deal with next. That's gonna be main event tier, I feel. Regardless, chat, we're going into our main event of the evening. It is Dogma versus EGW's The Great Minds. Now, a little backstory for everyone of how this happened. Originally, it was set for the Aftermath, as they are being called. Kyle and Jolty teaming up together to face off against Dogma. But due to a couple things, Jolty losing to LaRue, Jolty seamlessly disappearing after that match, to then being revealed as we learned Dark Siren is injured and not going to be in this match now. Being replacing her is the Warden, learning that the Warden kidnapped Jolty and took him somewhere unknown to anybody else of where or why or how. And apparently not releasing him until after they find out if he's a suitable host, a follower for the Dogma team. Kyle had to step out, and Kyle called in the EGW support. In comes Ben and Tendo Boy as they run in and they try and save the day. Can EGW pick up a win here in the Riley Cup, go on to the semifinals, and defeat Dogma's bullshit, as Kyle strongly worded it? Ladies and gentlemen, that match, well, as soon as I actually get it all set up properly, you know, for once, Ginger will get it all set up properly. No, he won't. Y'all know he won't. It's the Great Minds versus Dogma in the round 1 Riley Cup main event of the evening. Oh, you guys saw who the Warden is. Whoopsie.
The following Tornado Tag Team match is scheduled for one fall and is a quarter-final match in the Riley Cup. Introducing first, the team of Ben and Tendo Boy, the Great Minds.
Someone didn't tell our graphic person that it's not the Aftermath team nights, it's the Great Minds. Regardless, I know very little about the Great Minds. I've watched them compete. We saw them in a losing effort at MCW to First Person Dudes, the current MCW World Tag Team Champions. We saw Tendo Boy kind of step away from the match as Ben had a 2-on-1 assault happen to him from Mayor and Sleepy. Look, as Ben looks like he's drilling into Tendo Boy right now on what he needs to do in this match. This is Tornado Tag Team match. There is no rules except for get a pin or submission inside that ring. Tendo Boy and Ben want to start their EGW Tag Team supremacy on MCW soil. They've been doing very well in the tag team division over in the EGW, but now imagine taking the MCW World Tag titles over to EGW. That would be incredibly wild.
And their opponents. First, Jay Nasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Warden has been revealed. Jay Nasty no longer a clown, no longer Clown World Order. He's the Warden. Jay Nasty is not the same. He looks, other than the face paint, obviously, he just looks more sinister. Is that blood already on the side of his face? Is he already bleeding? What the fuck? Jay Nasty coming into this match, replacing Dark Siren for Dogma. He's known as the Warden of Dogma, keeping control under his arm, his watch flies. This could be the Dogma secret weapon that we did not expect to see. We've seen him do a lot of things. Former Retro Champion. This guy is dangerous. Him being a part of Dogma, him teaming up with LaRue, period. This is dangerous. This is actually dangerous.
And his tag team partner, LaRue. They are Dogma.
Dogma has kidnapped Jolty. This man played a big part in that. It's now the focus and wonder. How on earth are you supposed to stand up to this? How are you supposed to stand up to a being like this? He's girthy, he's veiny, he's full of spite. And that steel eye is dazed. He's just locked in. He's staring down, I'd imagine, staring down Jolty, Tendo Boy and Ben from across the ring. Look at that, they're raising up their fingers. They're acknowledging their tribal lunchbox. They're acknowledging Dogma's right-hand man. It is just a presence that not many people even remotely want to acknowledge right now. It's definitely not something anyone should be acknowledging. No one should acknowledge the lunchbox right now. The lunchbox is dangerous. The lunchbox is hateful. Tonight, he teams up with the Warden and hoping to leave Dogma that much closer. They were told, by the way, by Dark Siren when she was getting her ribs checked out by medics in the back, do not win this match unless you guys plan on leaving your tag team opponent in absolute pain and suffering. This is not just a match, I feel. This is going to be a little bit of a brutal beatdown brawl. The great minds have one thing in mind: progress in the championship tournament, and on top of that, figure out where the fuck Jolty is. These two, however, one determination: hurt them. Ben going right after Jay Nasty. Jay Nasty dropping Ben right in the knees, while LaRue and Tendo Boy start to go at it. Leg drop by Jay Nasty onto Ben, and a big boot knocking down Tendo Boy. Jay Nasty locking back up with Ben. Ben hitting, drop down with a nice little Russian leg sweep. Tendo Boy neckbreaker onto LaRue. Mr. Referee, get the fuck out of the way. Thank you. Jay Nasty taking the fight right to Tendo Boy as Ben fights him off. Nice little arm drag, and now LaRue going right back for him. Oh, LaRue into the corner by Ben. Jay Nasty and Tendo Boy playing a little bit of a game of cat and mouse as Ben sends LaRue's shoulder first into that steel post. Leg drop again, Jay Nasty, and a big clothesline by LaRue. Jay Nasty, top rope, flying through the air, maybe considering it. Oh, Ben quickly with a nice little jump up, knockdown. Well, Jay Nasty changed his mind apparently, and Tendo Boy making him pay Hurricane Rana. Steel chair. Oh, Ben knocking LaRue out. Well, Tendo Boy takes the fight directly to Jay Nasty. Big scoop up and slam. And welcome to the jam, Mr. Jay Nasty. And a splash by Tendo Boy off the middle rope. Jay Nasty, you have to understand, another big thing we need to focus on. Jay Nasty is the #1 contender for the EG MCW Championship. If he ends up winning the Riley Cup with LaRue, he's gonna have double duty, just like how Azure has double duty next week. He's gonna have to do double duty next week. Or not next week, at MCW's New Year's Retribution. That's the name, not Revolution, Retribution. With the tag titles and the EG MCW Championship. Ben now choking out Jay Nasty as Tendo Boy gets a kendo stick. Ben now wants to hit that helicopter Hurricane Rana. One count on LaRue by Tendo Boy as Ben launches Jay Nasty into the corner. Nice step up into Guri. Jay Nasty in trouble. Ben want to go for a wheelbarrow. Well, no, he didn't get a chance to. Jay Nasty slamming him down hard off the top rope. As Tendo Boy hits LaRue down hard and Jay Nasty right back after Tendo Boy. Jay Nasty now this is just the brutality of Jay Nasty. There is no niceness with those punches. They all were deliberately hit into Tendo Boy in every which way he possibly could. LaRue now sending oh my god, Ben, no, he's in trouble. Oh, Ben with an elbow right to LaRue's face. Tendo Boy fighting back too. My god, the dogma is just reversing after reversing. Jay Nasty buzeled. Tendo Boy choke slammed onto a steel chair. Kick out at 2. LaRue pumping up his fist and driving his knee into the chest of Ben. Oh, 5 Ben is in trouble. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. The crowd cheering for tag team wrestling. Tendo Boy on the top rope. Jay Nasty going back in the ring as LaRue and Ben are in the middle of the ring. Tendo Boy in a bad spot oh god, Jay Nasty lifting him up. Oh my god, hitting every turnbuckle on the way down from that powerbomb. Count of 2, Tendo Boy kicking out. LaRue starting to choke out Ben, but stopped it while he could. And a low blow by Tendo Boy. Jay Nasty's still standing. Oh my god! He just got low blowed like crazy, and he's stunned. I don't know, I think Jay Nasty's in pain, but he's in so much pain that he doesn't know how to fall. And never mind, he's back in it. He's back in it quick. We're slamming Ben down hard. We're now top rope, Tendo Boy and Jay Nasty. Like I said, there is no love behind any of those hits that Jay Nasty's doing to Tendo Boy. Meanwhile, LaRue stepping in on the knee of Ben. Ben rolling away. LaRue stalking Tendo Boy. Jay Nasty stalking Ben. Swinging that kendo stick viciously, wildly. And ooh, dodge a clothesline. Ben back in it. LaRue wants to get some toys of his own. Well, got another kendo stick, but Tendo Boy quickly putting a stop to that. LaRue back onto the ground. Out of the ring goes Ben. Tendo Boy locking it back up with Jay Nasty. Jay, oh, Ben's just after Jay Nasty with that kendo stick. Oh my god, they both Ben didn't wait for the chuck of the kendo stick, and LaRue met him with a neck breaker. Running neck breaker, knocking the kendo stick out of the way and breaking the neck of Ben. Meanwhile, Tendo Boy with his thighs starting to punch away at the face of LaRue. And Jay Nasty right back after Tendo Boy, sending him, well, not very far, actually. Sidewalk slam, down goes Tendo Boy. Off the ropes, Ben, Hurricane Rana taking down LaRue. Ben trying to get that quick pin. Kick out of 2. Tendo Boy flying, elbow right to the spine of Jay Nasty on the outside. Ben hyping himself up. Look at this, Salida del Sol. Kick out of 2. Ben now middle rope, springing up to the top rope, moonsault onto LaRue. Jay Nasty sent inside the ring from Tendo Boy, and LaRue scooping up Ben, slamming him down hard. What a body slam. Oh, there we go. LaRue threw the kendo stick at Ben while Jay Nasty now wants to roll up Tendo Boy, it looks like. Down ringside goes Ben as LaRue is stalking him. Stalking and stomping away at Ben. Up, LaRue, do not break our table. You know, if there's gonna be a single superstar to break it, it's gonna be LaRue. LaRue's gonna shatter our table. We just paid for that. It was like a 10-week. Oh man, we paid off the loan for that. Tendo Boy hitting a vertebreaker onto Jay Nasty as I start to wonder how much money we're gonna be spending here. We already spent a lot on his pyrotechnics. Don't break our table, please. Ben doing us all a favor, sending LaRue back inside the ring, getting a sledgehammer and swinging it viciously at LaRue. Jay Nasty and Tendo Boy still fight on the outside. Down goes Jay Nasty as Ben tries to pin LaRue. Tendo Boy and Jay Nasty. Jay getting dragged by Tendo Boy into the ring. Salida del Sol once again by Ben. But look at that Jay Nasty. Big boot to Ben. Getting back control for Dogma. Tendo Boy in the grasp of Jay Nasty, dropping him face first in the top turnbuckle. And up and down goes Jay Nasty. Ben slammed to the corner. Tendo Boy went for something, missed it wildly. LaRue, big splash in the corner and now scooping up Ben. Oh my God, LaRue. One arm carrying Ben, slamming him center of the ring. Jay Nasty and Tendo Boy. Tendo Boy, big fist right to the face of Jay Nasty. Jay punching away at Tendo Boy once again as LaRue goes top rope. Oh my God. Nice elbow drop right to the heart of Benjamin 10. Now that sledgehammer coming into play once more. Dogma lifting up Tendo Boy. By Dogma, I mean LaRue, because he's a part of Dogma. Both members of Great Minds in a bad place. LaRue sizing up Tendo Boy with a drop kick to both him and Jay Nasty at the same time. This man's insane. Ben kipping up what Ben basically surrender. Well, false surrender. Drop kick to single leg, dropping LaRue in the face. Jay Nasty, baseball bat in hand, swinging it, knocking Ben senseless. Oh, Tendo Boy, kendo stick in hand. Oh my God, Jay Nasty, nice shot with that baseball bat. Oh, they're near that table. Please, for love. Oh no. Jay Nasty, choke slam to Tendo Boy. Jay Nasty, no! Somebody send that man a bill. He broke our goddamn table. He choke slammed Ben through the table. LaRue was looking for the Erm 5 instead. It's the Sega Genesis driver or something. I don't know. The SNES driver. Jay Nasty. Oh my God, the nasty flip. This son of a bitch broke our table. Oh my God, Jay Nasty chucking those steps on to Tendo Boy now. Dark Siren told them to do damage, and my God, do I think they did damage here tonight. Mostly to my wallet. Oh, Ben went for a moonsault across the worlds, essentially. Kick out of 2. Jay Nasty drop kick to Tendo Boy. LaRue getting single, well, redirect kick by Jay Nasty, by Ben onto LaRue. Drop of the leg Up goes Tendo Boy in the grasp of LaRue. 5. Woo!
Here is your winner. They are Dogma.
Jay Nasty owes us a lot of money, and you know what? They're going on to the semifinals. They have the Heathens next week. Oh, that's gonna be terrifying. That's gonna be, oh boy. Dogma has advanced. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no, that was MCW Live for the week. They broke our table. I'm pissed. Those that don't understand why I'm pissed. It took 3 years for one of those announce tables to get broken in all of MCW. And in literally 4 weeks, they broke a second one. I'm pissed. They clearly know how to break the tables. All right, compose yourself, Jinja. Compose yourself, Jinja. Okay, I'm good. I'm happy. Chat, next week, MCW Live brings you a very mango Christmas. Your matches look like this. And I will tell you guys, it's going to be a good old-fashioned matchups. If I scroll up far enough in my cheat sheet, I can find the matches. Oh, sorry, didn't go. It will be Riley Cup semifinals. Both matches will be Scapipus versus the Polar Storm, the Heathens versus Dogma. Your Murphy Cup semifinals will include Meme versus Nick, Baconic versus Ema. You will also be seeing your Pluto, your hardcore champion, putting out the hardcore championship on the line in an open hardcore championship match challenge. Anybody from any roster can compete for that title, and quite frankly, I'm excited to see who accepts it. On top of that, you got your MCW Christmas Time Royale, the party of the Gift the Goddess champion Raven. Winner of that match will face off, against her at New Year's Retribution. You guys gotta win a 30-person battle royal first. It's okay, you got this, probably, maybe. And let's talk about what Azure won by being pinned at the Turkey Bowl. Congratulations, Azure. You got 2 matches. Your second match will be the Christmas Time Brawl. It's the Gobbledygooker versus Santa Claus versus the Grinch versus Jack Skellington. MCW has a lot of traditions. Number 1 being the Christmas Time Brawl. Started off with Santa versus the Grinch. Then it was Santa versus Jack Skellington. Now we raised the stakes even higher, baby. Fatal 4-way style. And that is your MCW for this week. And that was your preview for next week's MCW. Oh, I forgot one match. We talked about it. KC gave a little bit of a shout out to both Rena and Ema on their debuts. KC said, hey, Rena, 1v1, baby. It's Rena versus KC in a non-title match. I haven't seen KC since Retribution. This should be interesting. Well, regardless, chat, let's get in the hot tub, shall we? Chat,